sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He cuts it back right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Motion man right is Jefferson. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pass is caught by Addison. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast. McCarthy to throw for it. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They give inside to Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing now off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Pass play now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction, and they come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
They've got first down from the 31. They've got a man in motion. To throw it on first down. He'll get this one to Adams. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Here's Chubb. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Chubb. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 2-score game early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Trying again, following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A give to Chubb, running left. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
A pitch here to Chubb. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. This will be caught by Adams. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Man in motion here. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Vikings taking over on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that one goes out of bounds. Didn't really challenge for midfield at all. They're going to mark it inside the 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw on 1st and 10. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He put some air under this one, deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Chubb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. Again, it's Chubb. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. Let's see what they went with on third down. Looking for a throw here. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt.
Running up the gun. Do this on that time to shine, fellas.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Give now to the running back.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now it's McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He put some air under a deep throw to the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Javon Holland there to make the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They send a man in motion. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another carry for him. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. 20, 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Man in motion here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Blown back, gets the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Putting a receiver in motion. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to the well again. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 from the 41. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A lot of grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. They pitch it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
So now, here's third and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Throwing now, off play action. Vacates quickly left side. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to step out a little short of the 10.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds, approaching his own 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Now McCarthy escapes the pocket. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Vikings hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
31, Vikings 18.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that 2-point try. Could have made it a 1-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. Means more than likely a couple possessions, too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Gets this one to Waller. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cowboys sending out the dime package. 3rd down. Fourth and forever coming up. McCarthy to throw for it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Man in motion, headed right. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And they definitely wanted more out of that return. He can't challenge for much and is out at the 12. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.